I'm going to share a few tips of how I deal with anxiety. So, as human beings, we're all wired with the DNA to experience how it's like to have anxiety in our bodies. And some of us have created and formed some self mechanism, coping mechanism that help us to ease that process of going through anxiety. So anxiety is natural. It's something that comes mostly with the low energies, which are also natural. So anyway, my way of life is all about embracing life as it is, including the emotions and sensations that we feel. Okay. So when I feel anxiety, for example, in my body, in my nervous system, and usually it tends to also transpire and influences my thought processes. So what I've been doing the past 5 6 years, I've been kind of like sitting still with my emotions, which has trained my mind to be more mindful of what goes up there, because what comes through my mind tend to influence my nervous system, and that tends to influence my behavior as well, and how I manage and make my decisions. Okay, so what I've been doing is meditation and also sitting and holding space. What you want to do is to create a platform within your head that is able to meet life where it is, including those uncomfortable feelings and emotions that we experience through anxiety and fear, right? So what I have been doing is just, intentionally sitting myself down whenever I feel triggered. Like, even if I'm not sitting down, I just like acknowledge that, you know what, right now, my body, this is how it's feeling. I'm feeling some kind of nervousness inside my nervous system, and my mind is just running wild. I think that is the biggest step ever to ground your energy. Once you take a deep breath and kind of like acknowledge exactly what you are feeling, what you are seeing, what you are sensing, your thought process. This is what I'm feeling. These are the thoughts that are coming, the positive and the negative. Just acknowledge everything. But bear in mind that your mind is not in a state of taking sides or wanting things to get away. That's not your motive. Your motive to do this is to hold space and to feel comfortable and okay within that moment of being uncomfortable. So this is a whole goal, so that your nervous system is being strengthened. Also, your sense of feeling balanced and stable is also, picking up when you're doing this. So I do this often. I take long walks. I practice mindfulness. I acknowledge my emotions. I practice not to judge or criticize myself. And if I do judge or criticize myself, I practice to allow that, like to hold space for that. So instead of criticizing because I'm failed, I would rather just acknowledge that I did criticize myself and sit still with that. So those are the few things that I do to ground my energy and to cope with anxiety. It does help because it keeps me above the situation, and also elevate my state of seeing, so that I'm able to see things as they are. I'm able to see my emotions, my feelings, how first, like to take care of myself first, to acknowledge what is going on here. Doesn't matter if it's an external incident, but I'm training my mind to come within instead of trying to handle things outside. I'm training my mind to take care of self, to support me first, so I can feel grounded enough, empowered enough to meet whatever that I have to deal with clarity, with a sense of integrity, and sense of being, I'm feeling empowered to deal with whatever that life is giving me at the moment, which is, for me, I find it very calming and kind of like reassuring that I have the tools to deal with whatever that I'm given at the time. With this information that I just shared, it has been working wonders for me. And I know I'm not trying to say it's not there. I'm saying anxiety is real. It is part and parcel of life. It is normal. But we are also given the power to choose what to do with it. And I'm just sharing how I actually deal with it. Love and light. We'll leave it here. Bye for now.